Welcome to Debbie's Grill, where we talk about issues that matter to the state, void of politics, fear or favor. The Registrar of the Medical and Dental Council, Dr. Divine Bayubala, has disclosed that the council is currently investigating 31 disciplinary cases involving 46 medical practitioners, with nearly 2/3 of the complaints relating to allegations of medical negligence. He made the disclosure when members of Parliament Health Committee paid a working visit to the council to acquaint themselves with its regulatory and disciplinary work. According to Dr. Divine, data from the council shows that 64% of the cases before its disciplinary committee involves accusation of substandard and negligence medical practice. Currently, at the disciplinary level, we have a total of 31 cases involving 46 practitioners. In the court, we have 2 cases at the High Court, 2 cases at the Circuit Court. We attended court 4 times during the second quarter, he stated. Providing an overview of the council's disciplinary activities, he said the council had received 35 new complaints in the first quarter of the year and 5 additional cases in the second quarter. During the period, 12 cases were considered, 2 were referred to disciplinary committee and 5 were concluded. He also disclosed that the council is conducting an undercover investigation into 1 case, but declined to provide details because investigations are still ongoing. Beyond medical negligence, the registrar said the council also deals with practitioners convicted of criminal offences, explaining that such convictions could result in practitioner being struck off the medical register if they bring the profession into disrepute. You may commit a crime completely outside your profession work, but once there is a proof of conviction, the committee has to determine whether it is honorable for such a person to remain a member of the profession and what that does to the reputation of the profession. He noted that practitioners convicted of serious offences, including second-degree felonies such as murder, are likely or unlikely to be allowed to continue practicing after serving their sentences. So the Medical and Dental Council, investigating 31 disciplinary cases, revealed that 64 related cases at the hospital that sometimes led to death and other complications on the side of the patient is as a result of the negligence of some doctors. And you see, when I came across this, I wasn't surprised at all, because personally, I believed that 99.9 cases of patients dying of health complications on the side of the patient is as a result of the negligence of some of these doctors and nurses. I'm saying this because one nearly happened to my dad. My dad was admitted to the hospital, and the injection that was supposed to be given to him, they nearly changed it. And it is only God that knows what would have happened. So imagine someone was sick, or for somebody is being diagnosed of, say, diabetes or hepatitis. Per the illness, you are being prescribed a drug. But if you happen to meet one nurse that is not right upstairs, they might prescribe a medicine that does not even relate to that illness, and they'll end up killing you, or you will end up contracting into your blood another illness. So when you go to the hospital, there are 2 things involved. It's either you are being given the right prescription, or you end up coming home with another illness. And so I wasn't surprised. Now recently, I went to the pharmacy for medication. Then when I went there, the pharmacist that was supposed to attend to me, she was supposed to conduct on me a test and then find out what is wrong with me before she, even though I'm not into health medical stuff, but then at least if you go to the hospital or you go to the pharmacy for checkup or for yes, for checkup, they don't just give you a medicine. They don't just prescribe medications to you. Sometimes they have to take your blood sample and then conduct a test and then find out what is wrong with you. That is because we have illness that have similar symptoms. Illness like malaria and typhoid, they have similar signs and symptoms. So if you're not careful, you might be sick of typhoid, but you will think it is malaria. And then say, you go to the pharmacy and then you buy malaria drug, but it is not malaria. It might be malaria, but you end up taking typhoid drugs, which is not supposed to be so. The most funny thing is that the lady looked at me and she said, we don't have test kits. And I was like, okay, if that is the case, then let me go and come. She said, no. With what you've said, this, I know we have professional doctors or nurses who can just give you medicines and tell you that, oh, but what you've said, this is what is wrong with you, so you take these drugs. And sometimes it works out, but not in all cases. She said I shouldn't go. So, but what I've described, then she gave me some medications that I should go and take. That when I take the medications and it's okay, I should come back. When it's okay, I was like, okay. So, lucky for me, I have a health, I have friends who are into health and all that. So, I called one and I was like, this is what happened. And he was like, no, it is wrong. So, I should go back. Is it that I go back and I send the medications back and they refund my money to me and then move into a next pharmacy or maybe go to the hospital for a medical checkup? Because you might say what you feel, but that might not be what is wrong with you. So you see, all these deaths that we've been recording in the hospitals and all that, 99.9% of those deaths are not related to the illness, but they are related to the negligence of some nurses. You go to the hospital and you see a nurse on their phone. They don't even care. How can you have a full concentration on your patient when you have divided attention? You are treating a patient and you are still on your phone. So in a way, your attention is divided. And we know that when it has to do with the health, for me, you live once. You live once. If there is a pinch of mistake that is being done as the result of the negligence of the nurse or the doctor, you cannot come back. And that case will be a foolish case. A foolish case because your family might not be there when that happened. You are dead. You cannot even explain what happened. So it becomes a foolish case and then they'll bury you foolishly and then that ends your life. And so I think before we recruit these nurses, we should check them out. Yes, they are humans. They might be going through a lot of stuff and all that. And so when they come to the hospital, maybe a lot is already going through their mind. And some of these patients are even notorious. And so sometimes they make the work difficult for the nurses and the doctors. We understand. But in all cases, or in 90 cases, it is as a result of the negligence of this health practitioners. And this is clearly stated. That most of the cases is as a result of this. Example is the no bed syndrome, where a patient will be sent to the hospital because there are no beds. Dr. Simeon Shaw, the nurse said, I can't conduct any test on you. I can't do anything for you because there are no beds. You go to hospital And then the way sometimes the health practitioners, they even communicate to you, they end up boosting the illness in you rather than taming it down. So we are begging. This is a very sensitive profession. And that is why I always say that if you don't have the passion to work, if you don't have the passion to cure people, please don't venture into the health sector. Just take a critical look at yourself. Examine yourself. You will find something. You will find a unique something in you that you know that you can venture into other professions as well. We have a lot of health practitioners that are not there because they have passion to be nurses or they have passion to be doctors. But because of some one issues or another, some people even go to the health system or health sector and enroll in there because of the uniform. Some people go there because of peer influence. My colleague is doing it, so I also do it. Some people are there because their parents said there are no nurses in the family, there are no doctors in the family. At least I need one nurse in the family, so go and pursue nurse. So they push you into pursuing something that you do not want to do. And so you end up killing people. So we are begging you, if you don't have the passion, please look for something that interests you and pursue that. Don't go running after professions. At the end of the day, you end up killing people that are breadwinners for their family. So this is something that needs to be taken seriously. And I can tell you that a lot of these nurses are also going through mental staffs. So please, before we recruit these people, let's do all these checks because we are dealing with humans. Thank you for making time with me on the Biscuit.